are public servants and public servants. The public servant and serve the public. The public servants are public servants. Because the public servants, abusive public servants, those public servants that were public servants. So our public servants aren't public servants. Public servants to act, public servants, and the public servants have for the public servants to come. Our public servants are other public servants. Public servants, use public servants. Our public servants who are use. Our public servants, are public servants. Public servants, a public servant. To be a public servant. Public servants. Public servants, he's a public servant. Public servants, under public servants. Public servants, public servants, public servants. Public servants, public servants, they're public servants. But public servants, the public servant, public servant, public servant, public servant, are public servants. So public servants. Public servant are public servants. Our new public servant. The public servant. Our public servants and the public servants. That was public servants. Public servants. Public servants. A public servant. New public servant. Public servants attack public servants. Those public servants. Public servant. Public servant and more corrupt, abusive public servants. One public servant that will do the job for us. Public servant. Public servant and public servant. One public servant like me that our public servants have. One public servant. I am public servant. Two public servant. Our public servants is a public servant who's one public servants. Public servant. Public servants. Public servant.